Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to the Dark Souls DLC. Artorias stuff. We're up here with Hawkeye Go. I've heard some people call him Goff, but in a lot of videos people call him Big Show Go, and Big Show Goff wouldn't rhyme. So I'm inclined to believe that it's Go. And...
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. A little help to thee, I'm afraid.
yeah, he's not that helpless. Also, people have said that he might not actually be blind. Everybody hated him because he was a giant, so they put pine resin on his helmet. And if you'll notice, the eye areas are completely covered by pine resin. So he might actually just be wearing a helmet that doesn't have eye holes, and that's why he thinks he's blind, because he's never taken it off or something. It sounds unclean. Hello! That he sells his Homeward Bones for 300. That's cheap. That's way cheaper than the other area. Titanite... Goes, great arrows. Even better than the other ones, but I think they have less knockback or something? I don't know. We don't actually, you know what? Wait, required... Right, okay, so these don't consume anything. I was like, do we have to buy multiple of them? I think in some incarnation of it you actually had to buy a ton of those things to keep dropping them. I wonder if because we've already died to Kalameet, if he'll just shoot Kalameet down.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 60 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. At our twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
I've actually already killed the Gaping Dragon and Seath the Scaleless, so I'm kind of acquainted. Also, Kalameet killed me, so...
There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose. There's very little, but
I have to go die to Kalameet again.
farewell, human. Lead thy life.
Also, whenever we die, he comes back and he's like, aha, it got you, didn't it? Didn't you say there was no hairs to hunt? You know that dragon exists. Also, how have you been getting wood? And he sells us his dung pies. I just want to say, I used the only great arrow that we had with our Dragon Great Slayer Great Bow, and I actually hit Kalameet. But because I don't have 20 decks, it only did 3 damage, and Kalameet was like, lol. And then he killed me. So it was wasted. I had one arrow. It was basically the Hobbit, and I was just like, it didn't matter. Drinking Estus because I can, apparently.
Tomorrow, is the black dragon posing the duress?
You just said there's no hairs to hunt.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Kalameet. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but my intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
But of course!
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goff hunts dragons.
Oh, he actually says Goff. I wonder if that was just because the voice actor wasn't told how to pronounce it, or if they actually told him to pronounce it like that. It could canonically be Goff. Big Show Goff. But despite being completely blind, and the insane distance, wrecked. I feel like the fall should murderize that dragon. And also, like, gravity isn't properly affecting it because of how slow it's falling.
Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
Yep. I should have just been hopping down that this whole time. So now when we run down there, we'll be able to fight the dragon. And then we'll die. I should just homeward bone back. Because I want that Estus, because I have a feeling we're going to need all 20. Probably not, honestly. I'm going to use like 7 of them, and then I'm going to get like 2 shot. But all the same, third to last boss in the game. If only we could cheese Kalameet from up here like you can with Manus. It requires a lot of arrows. I've tried killing Manus that way. I don't know if I've ever actually succeeded. There's a crystal lizard up there. It doesn't really have too much to do with us. The Black Dragon Kalameet. And our rings are useless. I wonder. I don't know, it works on the Capra Demon. This is gonna go through the wall and hit me. No. What black magic is this? Walls that work? Oh right, this was a good time to hit him, I think. No, he's gonna do the... Okay. I was like, is this the telekinesis whoosh thing? I've taken this thing's tail, like, maybe twice. But I've definitely done it at least once. I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, okay. I'm just run under here real quick. Ouch. Am I still... Okay, we're not dead. Yeah, I saw that coming. Kill me! Ooh. Yes! Just wanna... Ooh, them bosses that... You can't really... I framed through everything perfectly. Because the boss will catch you with their body and then move you with them. I'm dead. Oh, we're still alive somehow. No! Oh, his toe touched me. See? I rolled through him, but then his... Yeah. Almost, actually. That went a lot better than I was expecting. Here's hoping this goes kind of as well-ish as the other run. Screwed in a little closer. Waiting for the dragon? Okay. Now I think it's safe. You're going to do that, but I'm going to be too close. Heavy attack. Get... Oh, okay. Don't know how to dodge that. Nope. Bye, Crow World. I was already going that direction and I couldn't roll through it. See, this is what I expected to have happen 100,000 times. Third time's the charm? Maybe? Nope. Nope, I can't move. If you heard that mashing, that was me hitting the roll button. He was just like, wow, 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 wow. Fourth try is the try after the third try. Right. Not today. No, I didn't roll. If I had adaptability, I would have. I am at least safe insofar that I can heal. And hit you once. You're gonna breathe fire. I didn't get hit. Good evening. Oh, he didn't pick me up. 113. Ooh, zooming off on the other ow, it burns. And then lashing through me as I lie broken on the floor. Rolling through, not getting crushed somehow. Oh, he did stomp with the back legs. Please! He's gonna do the something. He's doing. He's breathing. That's something living creatures typically do, but the frames died. He teleported me through me twice, and I was just gone. We're gonna try this with actual resistances this time. So I'm going to use this quickly, and since we're never going to have time to use it again, I'm going to take it off. And with the Chloranthy ring and the Flame Plate ring and this really magic resistant set, hey, we didn't get hit. Hey, we didn't get hit. Fire. We're not gonna... Ooh, we actually got out of that. Yeah, okay. You're going to do what? You're going to go that way and then in the front. I'm going to roll and hit you. You're going to go that way and then on the back. I'm going to heal before you hit me again. Roll through? No, because then you run into the body. How did we not get hit by that? He's breathing to the right. On your neck. Okay. He's hitting with the back. With strong attack. And he smushes us. Keep doing that. Yeah, it's just like that. It gives me a window to hit you afterwards. Really? Oh, he's gonna grab me. Getting grabbed by Black Dragon is never fun. Oh, that was a fire breath! Don't kill me now! Really? He's doing this when we're right next to him. You don't say. Ah. Is that 5? Or was that time when I was 5 or 6? I don't know. I'm pretty sure there is a Titanite slab around here that we will never use. But I want it all the same because it's behind a waterfall. Good evening, waterfall. How you doing? Homeward Bone. I really do like this set. If we got our endurance higher, I would have liked to have used it more. We kill that, we kill that. It's just like, the physical defenses are whatever. But the magic defenses are crazy. We definitely would have died without it. And the Flame Plate ring. Where's that shield at? Weren't shields at the bottom? Why did I not see it? There it is. Practically invisible. We can use the flippy ring because it's faster. And not making sound is a much bigger bonus than being partially invisible. Still flippy? No. Okay. If we were wearing Havels, we could still do it, but that would consume a ring slot. Or the Ring of Favor and Protection, but When I first played through, not even when I first played through, like, half of the runs I did with this game, maybe a little over, I used the Ring of Favor and Protection every single time, because I was like, what could beat this? It's health and equip load and stamina and everything, it's just a fantastic ring. But I kind of leaned on it, and it didn't let me use the more interesting combinations, like this kind of stealth thing that I do or whatever, or using the proper plate ring to resist a boss with the Curse Bite ring too and whatever, so it's just like, I kind of like not using it better.
Why, thou hast defeated Kalameet? Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing trespassing upon me. That beast will never take to the skies again.
Yep.
This great bow, I shan't need it, but no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
Actually, it would be impossible if that was the actual size of it, but luckily it scales down.
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Ulasil. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable, but seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making.
Oh, it sounds like Kaith was here.
If thine wish is to succeed poor Artorias and challenge the spread of the dark, then thou must face Manus, father of the abyss. The dark emanates from Manus himself. Even if this land shall expire, thou may be able to prevent further corrosion. But even so, one day the flames will fade, and only dark will remain, and even a legend such as thyself can do nothing to stop that.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of true. Each character for each of these games has to continue to do that.
Do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
See, that's what I thought was kind of cool, that they kind of connected that back. You find Hawkeye's bow extension ring right next to the giant in that chest. They were friends.
Do not... Farewell,
All right.
proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
He's a good guy. We have 2 bosses left. Might as well as just beat the game in this sitting. And then I'll know exactly how many episodes are left. Crosscode doesn't appear to be out yet. I don't know. I googled Crosscode full release, and the developer thing said sometime from like July to September or something. And people requested Axiom Verge and stuff too. So we're probably going to do that next. And Crosscode after, I think. Something like that? I don't know. We're definitely playing Axiom Verge. There's a couple of people asked for it. And that's a couple more than I usually get. Maybe Ori and the Blind Forest at some point, but I already know how that ends. I don't know if that would affect it. Fixing my computer this weekend, hopefully. We'll try streaming in the coming weeks. It's going to be kind of busy, though. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.